Hi, welcome to this version of pre-open watch for 4th of August. आज निफ्टी मेड 16,000 एंड इट वाज एबल टू सस्टेन इट। ये हमने सुबह भी डिस्कस किया था, सुबह 10 साढ़े 10 बजे, जहाँ पे मैंने एक्सप्लिसिट बोला था कि कम वॉट में इवन इफ देयर इज एनी वीकनेस इन निफ्टी आई विल नॉट शॉर्ट इट, और वो इट टर्न आउट टू बी अ गुड डिसीजन। या सो गोइंग फॉरवर्ड अभी हम लोगों को हमने आज क्यूमिंस में ट्रेड किया एंड ये 880 में हम लोग एंटर किया था, and from there it went towards 914. So this was one of the long trades जो हमने दोपहर के 12 बजे टाइप से इनिशिएट किया था, मैंने ट्वीट किया था. So this is Cummins India is actually coming in a strong trend, and other than that Dabur is also it was able to make all-time high of 620 levels. So this is also one of counters जो strong trend में है. UBL went towards 1500, but unfortunately it faced a lot of resistance, और closing फिर इसका 1450 टाइप्स हुई है, but it seems like it's also one of the stocks जिसमें अच्छी पोजीशंस बन रही हैं. एंड अदर देन दैट गोदरेज प्रॉपर्टीज़ हमने कल इसको डिस्कस किया था प्री ओपन वॉच में, कल रात के वीडियो पे, एंड टुडे इट वाज एबल टू गिव अस अ गुड BTST, जहाँ पे हमने कल BTST लिया था, बट इवन दैट वाज वो ऊपर लेवल्स में जाके इसको कुछ profit booking आई. And from a weak perspective it seems like COLPAL is weak, and it was unable to cross 1700. So going forward COLPAL may be a very good candidate for short. This is also true for Bosch Limited, and from the Bosch का weakness है, लेकिन we have to see because Bosch is stuck between a 500 range box, और वो इसी box के अंदर है. Let's see which direction the breakout happens, then we would trade accordingly. Shriram Transport is weak, and so is VOLTAS. हमने VOLTAS की weakness हमने weekend को discuss की थी, and from the last 2 days ये एक बहुत अच्छी शॉर्ट ट्रेड है. ऑल्सो हमने वीकेंड को एक्साइड इंडस्ट्रीज पे बात की थी, इट्स वीक, एंड दिस इज ऑल्सो टर्निंग आउट टू बी अ गुड शॉर्ट ट्रेड. देयर कैन बी PVR में जो वीकनेस आई थी since last 2 days, it seems like the trend is getting weaker. Trend हमने BTST किया था, and today it was गुड. हम लोगों को कुछ ज़्यादा प्रॉफिट नहीं हुआ, लेकिन वी वर एबल टू do sort of a good BTST for today, or Cholafin also. It seems like it's also the trend is getting weaker, and so is also true for AU-Bank and PVR. Idea, it seems like there's more weakness going to come, or I really don't trade, or you will never find in my channel that I have actually discussed these sort of companies, so it's always better to find better companies. Weakness is there in L&T Finance Housing. You can see Nifty itni अच्छी move दे रही है, but L&T Finance Housing is weak, and it seems like the more weakness is going to continue if it is unable. Actually ये बहुत अच्छी एक हमने breakout trade 96 level से हमने लिया था. यहाँ पे we were waiting for the breakout, and since it broke this level, it has been unable to cross 90. Yesterday इसमें थोड़ी सी जान दिखी थी, but today again there was weakness. Going forward there can be more weakness, and that is also true for BEL, LIC Housing Finance. These are all stocks which are actually quite weak, and weakness may continue further. From a strength perspective, let's look at the upper quadrant here. So Balakrishna Industries and Ramco Cement भी ऐसे, ये बहुत एक typical structure है where it's making smaller candles as it moving up, so the chances of a breakdown are quite high. And this is also अगर आप closing wise देखते हो, so companies like Tech Mahindra is getting weak. Even Kotak Bank at 1700 is getting weaker, and so is Hero MotoCorp, जो एक बहुत अच्छी रिवर्सल कैंडिडेट है, हम लोग डिस्कस किए थे since last 2 sessions. इसने अच्छी रिवर्सल दी, लेकिन it seems like this uptrend is also getting weaker. And Gujarat Gas भी हमने हमारी कल पिक थी, and today it made 52-week high. So this is also getting weaker, and so is also Deepak Nitrite, जो all time high बनाई है, but it's also getting weaker. Lupin is getting weaker, and so is Maruti. Maruti का एक ही एडवांटेज है कि today it was able to go towards 7200 levels after touching 7000 levels. So this is actually a good sort of movement, but this is also getting weaker, and going forward there can be more weakness in Maruti, or other than that, it seems like Axis Bank is not able to the move in Axis Bank is getting really weaker, so you should be having caution. And this is also true for Hindustan Unilever, जो हमने एक रिवर्सल कैंडिडेट के तौर पे डिस्कस किया था, but it's unable to cross 2400 from these levels. So in general now we are at the top quadrant, जहाँ पे अच्छी क्लोजिंग आई है. Nestle India gave a good closing. ICICI Prudential Life, Aarti Industries, Federal Bank, Bharat Forge. कल हमने discuss किया था कि this is going to be the stock which we are going to trade today, and this is exactly what we did. So we were able to enter around about at 790, 795. यहाँ पे मैंने multiple positions बनाए, and the positions got closed at 808. And 815, 820 in region space. So this was actually a good trade we took. Even Titan was a counter which I told to keep a track. तो मैं सुबह 10:30 बजे जो मार्केट वॉच किया था उसमें जो जिन कंपनीज के बारे में हमने डिस्कस की थी, all these companies they actually ended in at day's high, but going forward, just like HDFC was able to make a good move after the result, but from a trend perspective it's also getting weaker, and this is also true for State Bank of India. So I closed my positions at 442 because I really didn't want to carry it for the result, but going forward I think कल सुबह से 445 से 450 के बीच में ही ये करेगा, and then after the result there would be a dip, and that dip would be a definite something which I look forward to. So I don't see much movement in State Bank of India before the result, at least till 2 p.m. tomorrow, or going forward. Lalpat Labs, it seems like it's going towards our PI Industries भी हमने trade किया था. I have to look why I'm not getting PI Industries somewhere over here. Okay, let's have a look. So PI Industries भी बहुत अच्छी एक आज ये दिया था, और मुझे ये लगती है going forward there can be a really good move in PI Industries, but here so it was it's very near its all-time high. This was after the result move which came, and today also we were able to enter around about at lower levels, and today it went towards 3340 I think, 3380, and okay, so it actually made an all-time high. So yeah, that's what आज मैंने PI Industries के बारे में बोला था, it will make an all-time high. So this is also one of the trades which you should be tracking. So in general the market looks good. There are some specific sectors and there are some specific companies जो move कर रही हैं, and our focus should be mainly on them rather than on weak or not so working counters. So Ashok Leyland gave us a very good move. मेरे जो भी मैं खरीदता हूँ मैं हमेशा बोलता हूँ मैं 136 में क्लोज करता हूँ, and today it was able to breach 136. So Ashok Leyland did a good move. हमने टाटा पावर को हमने BTST हिसाब से लिया था. टाटा पावर also made a new 52-week high at 135.5 levels, लेकिन वहाँ से कुछ बुकिंग आई and it closed round about at 130 32.5 levels. So this is also, this is also one of the counters jo mere radar pe rahengi. Its result is going to come soon, so I think it will try to stay between 130 and 135 for now, and then maybe we can have some movement after the result. So that's all, folks. From a weakness, you have Shriram Transport Finance, VOLTAS, Exide Industries, RBLBANK. So these are very good short counters, together with reversal or a reversal or tracker for for further movement can be seen in AU Bank, PV and Cholafin. So ये आपको 3-4 मिल गई नाम. And also you should be tracking IRCTC, say for example, or from a long perspective. Also there can be a good more weakness can come in COLPAL going forward. And there is also another company, but again, since Nifty is at all-time high, so it was ICICI GI. ये भी हमने डिस्कस किया था कि there is a lot of weakness in ICICI GI, and theoretically it still seems like maybe going forward it will be able to held 1450 levels, and let's see if it is able to move past 1550 levels over here. So yeah, that's all, folks. And from strength perspective, you have DABUR, which is strong, you have CUMMINSIND India, which is strong, Lal Path Labs, Ashok Leyland, and Federal Bank. Hope this version of pre-open watch for tomorrow is going to help you in participating and taking the trades. So just try to stay with strong counters, and maybe going forward you will find better trading opportunities. So there are a lot of companies जो आज all time high या 52-week high बनाई. So try to keep a track on them, and then let's see how it moves from here. Thanks a lot for listening, and bye bye.